Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 31 of our Fallout 4 Season 2 playthrough. So last time, we officially took all of Nuka World. We managed to take Kitty Kingdom, as well as Safari Adventure, and we finally took it all. We did not have quite have the time to, we did not quite have the time to, turn it into Gage yet, or tell him the good news. But we did manage to fully take it, so that's pretty exciting. Also, I just noticed that was up there. Anyway, so yeah, you know, kind of a mixed bag there for sure. Regardless, though, I think this time we'll be working on. We'll obviously go turn in the good. Let him know that we did manage to fully take Nuka World and all that jazz. And we'll be talking to him. I do think we have to talk to, isn't her name Mira or Nira or something? Yeah, collect your reward from Nira, not Mira. Anyway, so I think we will head that direction. Our inventories are already emptied and all that jazz, so let's go find the robot, shall we? The other interesting thing, so yesterday was Sunday, and we did complete the campaign for Star Wars Battlefront 2, the classic one. Mixed bag, but altogether very enjoyable. There was a couple missions that had some serious difficulty spikes, I feel like, and altogether it was a lot of fun, but we did complete that, so we were in the market for something new. I have already chosen what our new side game will be, and I am stoked. It will be a blind playthrough. I keep mentioning how I want to do more blind playthroughs, and then we end up not doing it, and so, we end up not doing it. So I finally chose one. It will be blind, and I am very excited, and I hope you guys are as well. Alright, so we're looking for a giant walking robot. So yeah, after I,
bags on their heads? Oh, you were wrong to pick them over us. Dead wrong.
Uh-huh. Anyway. But yeah, so very excited about the new playthrough coming up. Ah, there it is. Anyway, so very excited about the new playthrough coming up, and it is blind, and I'm very, very excited, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but as a hint, it is a game that it's the DLC, a new DLC that came out recently to a game we've already done on my channel, so I won't tell you which one it is, but I'm very excited. Anyway, robot.
Hi there! If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, if you collect a full set of park medallions, I'll give you a special reward.
Tell me more about these park medallions.
I'd be delighted to. Spread throughout the park are several dispensing machines that will give you a special park medallion. Once you've got a complete set, just bring them back to me for a special reward.
I've got a full set of park medallions.
So you do. Why, that's just Nuka-tastic! Here's your special reward. What else would you like to know?
No questions for now.
In that case, thanks for error. System malfunction.
You're still here? Get the hell out of my face, you miserable, tongue-sniffing dirt scratcher!
System restored. Have a great day.
Alright. Question is, what do I get? Probably a whole bunch of Nuka-Colas or something? Yep. Nuka-Cola Dark. Nuka Grape. Yep. That's exactly what you get for that. Well, we got a tiny, tiny amount of experience for it, so I guess it wasn't completely worthless? Question mark? We could look around the cafe. I don't think we've checked out the cafe.
From the longest distance. William made a whole mess of caps that week.
Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, let's go talk to Gage. Oh, the frames, ignore it. Moving on. Just muscle through. Anyway. Token dispenser. Anyway, I think it takes like pre-world money. I think it takes pre-world money and then it gives you caps. Or not caps, tokens to spend in the arcade. So, which means nothing, because just from the from the PTSD alone, I don't want to do the arcade. The amount of suffering I went through, I can't even describe to you. The grind, how annoying it was.
Sheep see you coming. Let them sweat, get nervous. They make mistakes. Well, I'll be damned. You actually did it. Nuka World is ours.
All of it.
I was just doing what I do best.
Hey, if I didn't think you had it in you, I wouldn't have put my neck on the line. But still, you've just got to understand, we ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
I think I like where you're going with this.
Yeah, I kinda figured you would. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Sounds like you've had this plan from the beginning.
The ideas crossed my mind, sure. But I'm just making suggestions here. You're the one that needs to give the go-ahead. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle, right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
If you're vouching for this Shank guy, that sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, sure. How else do you think he ended up at the top of my Christmas list? Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you want my advice, or if you want me to tag along, you've got it.
Booyah! We did it! Hype! Alright, waifu. Come with me. Home, sweet home. Talk to Shank. Oh, pause. We need to do that. We must do that. So yeah, I'm very excited about our new side game. I am so beyond excited. And yeah, it's weird because I keep mentioning that, like, I want to do more blind playthroughs, and I want to do more blind playthroughs, but, you know, but then we, every time I'm, like, selecting something new, I end up, I always end up I just choose whatever sounds fun, right? Because I'm figuring if I want to do it and it sounds fun, then that means it, you know, then it must be good, right? Because that means the commentary will be good, because I'll be excited to do it, etc., etc. You know, you can follow the very easy, simple logic, right? So that's always, you know, how I choose. I just choose whatever sounds fun. But but every time I do, I don't often think of, you know, I don't often think about what I've done versus what's blind or whatever. And so, you know, this time. Something like that. Anyway, and so this time, I did remember to choose something that, well, you know, because oftentimes I don't start a lot of new games. Like, I often play, I mean, like, I do, you know, I do bring in new games, but they often trickle in slowly. And, often I am doing, and yeah, they often don't trickle in very fast, and I'm not just, like, you know, buying a truck ton of games, you know what I mean? So it's kind of a balance. I don't play a lot of new things, like, you know, they very slowly trickle in. So just getting something blind, just a thought of, hey, you know, I should do this for the channel or whatever, doesn't happen all the time. So anyway, but it obviously worked out, because this time there was a sale going on, and it was for something I was very excited for. So yeah, I am very excited for the new playthrough. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really cool, and it'll be blind, which will be different, but I think that'll make for some good raw reactions. It'll keep me interested, and so I will record that when I get home from work today, and I'm pretty pumped. Anyway, Shank, what's up, bro?
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
It sounded like a good idea.
Because it is. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things: territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
How does that choice affect our bottom line?
Well, settlers will probably rally some bodies if you try and wipe them out, but it's a guaranteed way to claim a spot. If you try to scare them off their land, there's a chance they might just tell you to take a hike. At that point, you might be able to buy them off. But it could end up getting expensive if you don't work them over a bit first. Beyond just that, there are some places out there overrun with trouble. Ghouls, children of Adam and the like. Those places aren't going to be interested in having a chat. So you're going to have more options if you go in guns blazing.
Get a gang together. Those settlers are as good as dead.
Stick with the classics. Now, once you and the crew have cleaned the place out, those lucky girls and boys will move in and start working the place. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang you want to join you on the job?
The Disciples.
Yeah? Better bring a tarp. That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
I'm ready.
Good. So, where do you want to hit?
Okay, so, Starlight Drive-In is a good one. The one I was thinking of was, I think it was Red Rocket Truck Stop, because that's the one that's right outside my base. I think that's the one I was thinking of, because there's other good little options nearby. And there's farms nearby to feed them. Like Abernathy Farm can feed them. And yeah, Red Rocket Truck Stop, and then they're right beside my base, and I think that could be very, very convenient. So I'm thinking Red Rocket Truck Stop.
Let me... Wait, pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
That one's the target.
Just wanted to make sure. So, these sorts of jobs are pretty straightforward. Move in, kill everything in sight. I'll make sure you've got some backup waiting to lend a hand when you get there. Now, you're not going to be able to take a direct route to the place. Fast way to get yourself killed. So you'll have to meet our folks outside town. Now, if you're looking for something to give you an extra edge, Might be worth checking in with some of the gang bosses. Probably got some trick or two up their sleeves. The crew that's joining you is just gonna have standard kits though. If you want to arm them up differently, I'd take along some extra gear. Give those settlers hell.
Yeah, well, Red Rocket Truck Stop may have kind of been allied with me, but I'd take it with a grain of salt, because they're not really allied with me. The fact is, the Red Rocket Truck Stop has nobody there. So technically it's mine, but there's nobody there. So, anyway, but Abernathy Farm can feed them, and and then there's other ones nearby as well, if memory serves. So, you know, we got options. Anyway, sorry, there's something on my arm. Anyway, okay. Oh, good. It was the one I was thinking of. So, yeah, Abernathy Farm will be a necessary food, and then Ten Pines Bluff will be another one we'll need for food for sure. So they're on this side of it, so we will hop over to... Okay. Nowhere, I imagine. Let's handle this real quick. Counted as a miss. Disagree. I hit him in the spine, and somehow he's like, "You missed him." I'm like, "Yo, yeah, you got me. I missed him." I'll take that. Anyway, so yeah, we'll just go to home base, and then we will just run across the bridge. That way they're nice and nearby, you know. But yeah, that way they're nice and nearby, and yeah, I think that'll work. Think that'll work well. And then there's a couple of farms nearby that can feed them, so that will work. That's the plan. Alright, the disciples get first pickings because, of course, they are Mama's favorites. Mama being my character, obviously, not me. That's weird. Anyway. Oh, well, you know, we're headed to do violent things. Carrying the gun makes sense. Such a mighty base, man. You know, it's like, good luck getting into that fortress. Good frickin' luck, dude. Hey, Carla, you probably don't want to go that way. There's, things are about to be happening over the other side of this bridge. Okay. Well, I don't know if the mole rats will have respawned or not. I don't know. So we will, I don't assume that, I mean, if they have, there'll be something to resist, but if they haven't, then, there'll be nothing to fight. We'll just show up and it'll be empty. Hey, boys and girls.
Hey.
Is this some sort of joke? There's no one around to kill. Guess we can at least check the place out. But next time, there better be blood.
Oh, well, there you go. There was, Kate likes that. Also, there was no one nearby. So yeah, it's empty. Alright. That'll work. Do. Yeah, so obviously don't attack your gang members. As if you wouldn't have assumed that. Alright, anyway. Just put that down. Okay, so we need to build... I think it's in Raider Flags. Claim this outpost for the Disciples. We'll just put it, right there. Capture Red Rocket Truck Stop. Okay. Okay. We got to... They need, like, so much help. So we just gotta rapidly get this place kind of put together here. Sounds like the Brotherhood is here. Yeah, they're doing their thing. Alright, resources. Nuka World Radio. Broadcast Raider Radio to the surrounding area. That was something I was thinking of. Okay, let's, guess we'll put this maybe over here against the wall. I would help my bros out, but I can't really do anything about that, to be honest. Oh, can I actually build this, or do I... Hang on a minute. Dealers. Right, okay, so I need... Interesting. Okay, so I actually don't need to grab the, to build this, I just need rank 2 of the Wasteland Warlord to get these dealers, but I don't actually need to get that second local leader perk or whatever it's called. So that's awesome. That means this next level I don't have to worry about that. Wow, it's like I have 13 generators just available to use. Nuke World Radio found. Whoa, Lord! What is happening? Ah, he just ran up and shot something at me. Hey, you bugger, get back here. Tell me about it. You okay, disciple? They're having a good time. Wonder if the other two are dead. There's another shots coming from over there, so I don't think they're dead. But if they were dead, I'd like to know so I could loot their armor. Don't sit right above me. If my disciple actually kills you... I ain't getting him. Oh, that vertibird is almost dead. The disciple's not even close to dead. The vertibird's definitely gonna lose. I'm tempted to help, but... Well, there's not a lot of other bullets. I'm wondering if those other two disciples are dead. And if that's the case, I would love to know. There goes that vertibird. Oh, my disciples got in with someone else, looks like. Oh, it's the Brotherhood. And the dog? Ooh, take that, Brotherhood.
Let me know if you've
Wow,
got some spare ammo.
they all won. How about that? They're so awesome. Interesting. Wow, the disciples beat that Brotherhood Knight. He was in full power armor. Anyway, hey.
Hey there.
Unimpressive, but I guess it'll do. The sooner we get some supplies coming in, the better. You can run along now. Go tell them how it went.
Alright. I'm gonna finish building this. 1, 2... There was 3 of them, so I'm thinking one of them is probably dead somewhere. Which is super unfortunate, because I have no way of knowing where that was. But that means they probably have disciple armor, which is such a waste. Because, yeah, there's the Brotherhood, but, like... Yeah, I mean, look at this. They could be anywhere, and I didn't stick with them, so I don't know where they are, so... We just won't worry about it, especially because, like, if I get enough of these settlements taken over. 1, 2. Oh, okay. Hang on. There might not be anybody dead. I was about to say, I think I saw a third one. Okay, they're all 3 alive. Good. That makes me feel better about me not being able to find them. Anyway. Okay, so they need several things. Okay, well, I know one thing we can do. We can clear a lot of this extra junk. Okay. I have a lot of rubber, though. Alright, anyway. I kind of need to go... Get that out of the way. It's old and busted. We'll get that out of the way. They're never going to use that. Okay. Excuse me. Pardon me. I kind of need to clear some of this out to put beds in here. A lot of that can stay. It's fine. Okay. We need beds. So let's go furniture, beds, and we're gonna go something really cost effective because there we go. Sleeping bags. It's not that exciting, but I was about to say I can do better than that space-wise, but I just need to get that done. Okay. Alright, there we go. Just get one more. Yeah, it's taking all of my cloth because we don't have a lot stacked up. Okay. Well, I guess that's the bed problem, which is good. Okay, let's go ahead and go to Raider. Resources, what else we got? Tuned to Raider radio, makes it happier, requires a transmitter. Considering we already got all this over here, maybe we'll, well, this is like more like a jukebox, really, so putting this somewhere inside kind of makes a little more sense. Okay, maybe we'll put this right here.
So, I was thinking about the time I came to Nuka World.
Okay.
I ever tell you that
That's better. Okay, that'll help. They need water. Resources, water. I don't have any concrete. Funnily enough, I can build a fancier water thing. Requires power, though. Also power. These ones do not, but I don't have any concrete. Oh, if I could just connect it, I could just build with reckless abandon. Steel and glass. The one against the wall can stay. I like looting stuff, but like, there's a certain level of them that, like, I don't want to like detract from the aesthetics of the settlement, you know? And if you take too much, it does. Okay, you sit there. I need that to move. I'm not sure which way. Hang on a minute. Put that there. Is it? Okay, this is the front. Can confirm. Alright. Wait for it. I already hit back, so there we go. Okay. Hang on. We can fix this. Okay, so this is the front, which means it needs to go like this. Okay, now that's inside. That's better. Something we can get rid of is this. And this. Get rid of that. Broken. Just looking for concrete, but shout out to that blood bug, which just like, you know, went up here, attacked me, and then bailed. See, that just gives you steel, but hard hat, a little bit of steel. Okay, well, they need water, and I guess we're going to have to go with power, because
I got an even more important job for you. Get your ass into that radio station and make it amazing.
okay, well, I guess we'll have to go water, because with the power, because there's not exactly bundles of concrete lying around, you know what I mean?
I probably could have challenged them right there. You know, made myself the overboss, but, you know, whatever.
Okay, water. We're gonna go with a big, fancy one, but can I get a location that looks a little better? Something like that. And power. Oops. Power. And then generator. And I have a couple of big generators. Question is, where does this hook to? Okay, it probably hooks to right there. Okay. That gets him to 10 water. Progress. Now, something else we can remedy right away is defenses. Okay, somewhere I saw... Hey! Oh, that's Kate. You. go. And I think maybe we'll put one...
If you're on their bad side, you might want to think twice before heading in there to check it out.
I don't know, maybe we could just put it... Maybe we could just put it right there. Okay. Then I need... Also, okay, let's see. Let's see here. I need more. Where are the rest of you buggers? There we go. They're all over here. Okay, you. You are on this one. Okay, that gets that one. Now, this one doesn't have anything to do. We could put this one also on a guard post, because population, it will grow. So maybe having one guard post in the back would not be a terrible plan. Okay. Hey, there you are. Hey, I need you on this guard post. There we go. Okay, they're all 3 assigned. And now they're cooking. Alright, you guys hold down the fort. We could put like a ladder onto the roof if I wanted altitude. Let's go stairs. Let's see. How difficult is this looking? I'm not sure. Alright. Anyway, the point is they're covered, other than their food, initially they're covered right away. So that's good. So now we need to go talk to we need to talk to Shank, because we need to get food assigned to them in the worst way. So here's hoping. I'm thinking the first most obvious target is going to be Abernathy Farm. Maybe we'll see if we can convince them to do it. And because obviously talking to Blake Abernathy, I will have charisma. I'll have my bonuses for Black Widow. So I'm thinking maybe that'll be a good start there. And we need to find a way to get it connected. Like, because you can't actually connect it with raiders, so maybe I could build a robot or, you know, something along those lines. Anyway, Shank.
Hey, Shank.
Well, word going around is there's some new raider boss tearing up the Commonwealth. Not too shabby. I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Let me talk to them. I'll get them to hand over what we need.
Sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
The operators.
I'll send word along. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. Farm called Abernathy's not too far from our new outpost. Might be a good place to hit if we can. So, where do you want to hit?
Smart dude, man. He read my mind.
Huh. Was that... Huh. I think that one's your territory, boss. You're sure that's the one you want to hit?
That one's the target.
Of course, boss. So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions, they need to know that we aren't a crew to be trifled with. You can try convincing them to pay up, or you could rough them up some. Let them know we mean business. Lizzie Wyeth with the operators ought to have some tools you can use to make things easier. And if none of that works, well, I suppose you could always try paying one of them to convince the rest. And it's worth remembering, the more populated or heavily defended a place is, the more prep work you're gonna have to do to get them to bend. But you got options. Good luck.
Alright, I would talk to Lizzie, but the thing is, I already have perks that's going to help me out is the first thing. Second thing is that, yeah, I already got perks to help me. Second thing, I already built Nuka World Radio at Red Rocket Truck Stop, so that gives them that, intimidates nearby settlements, and so that'll make it easier. And so I think I'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. But it's funny that he's like, yeah, I think Abernathy Farm's close by. And it's funny because obviously the dude read my mind. That's exactly the one I was going for. So that it's really cool that we don't have to grab the next level of the local leader for raider suppliers and dealers and stuff, because that'll save me a perk. So this next perk, maybe we'll get more into science or semi-shot rifles. We'll have to see. All right. Blake. Oh, he's in the back. Hang on. Went the wrong way. Also, I should be giving it a save. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, we're good. Blake. Oh, crap, there's a cat right there. Anyway. He's in the back. Hey, man. Hey, bro.
Hey.
Raider radio station. Like I need that in my life. Yeah? Help you with something?
I'm here to make you an offer. This place will supply me and my friends in Nuka World caps, food, whatever you got. In exchange, we won't bother you.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of hard work goes into this place. Can't just give it to you.
Listen, you're gonna start working for me now, alright? Just keep the supplies coming and we won't have any problems.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. Now please, get the hell out of here.
Yay! Another Brotherhood. I think I heard my disciples shooting at them a second ago. Because we are nearby. Yeah, and it's headed that way, too. That's pretty funny. Alright. Well, you guys officially work for me now. LOL. Abernathy Farms and Supplies. All Raider outposts have a range of influence. That is so true. So true. Alright. Yeah, I figured that persuasion wouldn't be that bad. Just because of all the... Because with Raider Radio and with everything else going on, it made total sense. So we'll have to check up on my settlements, because I don't really care about like any of the other settlements that I kind of worked on just to get them out of the red. But a lot of settlements have been attacked, and I didn't do a thing about it. Yeah, and but for the raiders, I do want them to be, happy. I want to be a good boss, so I will, we'll check up on them, and because obviously their populations will go up, so we'll have to make sure we're assigning people and whatnot, so we'll have to be very conscientious of it, but I think it'll be fine.
They're threatening to tear the place apart if we don't get the hell out of there. It's cute, but irritating.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're dealing with. You did good. Now get going. The adults are gonna discuss this. Figure this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
I will rip them to shreds, personally.
Bingo. Only language raiders in the Commonwealth understand. Force. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
Alright, we gotta deal with this. Are you ready, Kate? But yeah, let's check in with my gang. Let's go! Yeah, we're leveling up really good, though. But yeah, that's really convenient that I don't have to grab the second level of local leader. So yeah, that way we'll have to keep our eye on a population of our outposts as we settle them. Assigning as many people as we can to you know, like different dealers and stuff, just to make sure that they're being productive. But hang on, I gotta wait until this pop-up goes away. Otherwise, if I don't let it play out, it'll never go away. So we're just gonna give it just a second. I like how I could technically subjugate the sanctuary, even though obviously because that's my home base. That's private. That one's all me. Otherwise, though, the next farm that has to go, 10 Pines Bluff, is going to be a supplier. And then I might end up just settling Starlight Drive-In because there's no one there. So I might settle Starlight Drive-Ins. Grey Garden will definitely be a big supplier. There's quite a few. And then south and then farther east, there's lots of good options. But anyway. An enemy's nearby. Well, I have a guess as to where that'll be. I don't know why there's always like one raider, you know? It's always like just one raider just hanging out. It's so random. It's so random, you know. How don't you know it's so random? Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of weird. Don't know what's up with that, but whatever. It's always like one little raider, so you just pop him a couple times and move on. I wonder what we should do with our next level, though. Like, we could get the next level of science mods for our laser rifle to make it better. We also could get a bit more damage for semi-automatic guns. That's another option. So I don't know. We'll have to give that some thought. Hey.
Hey there. Well, look who finally made it. We spotted a pretty shady group nearby. Could get company any minute, so watch your back.
Alright.
I'll tear their heart out.
Hey, you punk.
You, the Nuka World waste pile that thought you could move your gang into Sinner's territory and live? You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
You listen closely. This land is ours. So turn around and crawl back under whatever rock you came from. Right now.
You talk to me like that? Kill him!
Oh, that's it. Also, ouch, Charlie. Quick pause. Hang on. Alright, hang on a minute. We can deal with it. Grab those. Whew. 1, 2. Alright, there's 2 of them. Check everybody's bodies now. Oops. Take those. Sniper rifle. He had cage armor. I think I already have cage armor. Odds are I won't end up wearing it anyway, but... Okay, yep, all 3 of them still alive. And at least it looks like at least a lot of them, it looks like they just drop. They actually don't all the way die. Which makes me believe that they might actually be essential, which is kind of funny. So yeah, that makes me think that they are probably essential. And if that's the case, then they are never going to go down, that's for sure. Turn that off. I don't want conflicting radio stations. That's just silly.
days of sitting around on our asses while everything goes to shit.
That's right. Gone are those
Gonna make sure
days.
the whole damn Commonwealth knows.
So, you know, those guys couldn't take a hint. I was like, look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Get lost. And he's like, no, I can take you. And now he's dead. And now they're all dead. Just like that. So take that. I am tempted to do the next main story mission just so we can officially be enemies of the Brotherhood. So when my guys are getting attacked by Brotherhood, I don't have to like be weird and wonder like, should I help? Like, I'm tempted to do it just so we can get past that point, to be honest with you. Also, trash can. Nothing good. Anyway. Hey, bro.
Heard some rumbles this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that Pip-Boy on your arm. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, this time around, seems the outpost doesn't need much setting up. Means we can start looking onward. And with the place in as good shape as it is, I was thinking it might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, you ready for the final piece of the puzzle?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Good to hear. Because what you've made is a foothold. To solidify our place, our outfit's gonna need some real numbers. 2 more outposts carved from the Commonwealth ought to do the trick. Get all that together, and, well, we'll have a real base of power on our hands. With that kind of clout, we'll be able to start setting up dealers at our outposts. Get to selling stuff like real damn towns. We keep expanding from there, we'll even be able to set up spots where the locals can come drop off tribute. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, you'll want to start by claiming another 2 outposts. You just let me know whenever you want to get rolling on those jobs. So, boss, what's the plan?
I want you to head to an outpost.
Yeah, sure. Where am I going? Suppose I better get a move on then. See you there, boss.
Alright, beautiful. So now, Home Slice is gonna head to,
There's some bad jobs.
yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought. So yeah, he's gonna head to Red Rocket Truck Stop. That'll save us a trip, so I don't have to come home, so I don't have to come back here all the time. Otherwise, let's just, let's see. Just get some minor food going on. But let's run back to, the mountain, which we don't actually need to walk, it occurs to me. Let's go back to Fizz Top. And then let's check that trunk, because I saw that my fancy trunk has a has some tribute or something for the boss man, which would be pretty sweet. Otherwise, though, we'll start our invasion of the Commonwealth. But we actually might hit the main story next, just so we can be officially enemies of the Brotherhood. It would save us time, because it would make it easier for me if the Brotherhood attacks my people, which they seem to do a lot. Then I want to be able to help out and not feel like, what do I do? So, and this way I'll be able to. Anyway, I'll take like check some stuff, but for the most part, I don't want to loot like a lot of this. Like one more rat away, one more that. Like I have so much of this stuff, like I don't need to grab it, and so it's like like there's so much good let's say nearest holotape. What was that? Oh, I didn't even see that. Nearest holotape. Interesting. Anyway, but you know, because it adds the aesthetics, you know? It makes so much sense. Anyway, to the Commonwealth. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on things. And, yeah, and so, yeah, well, I lost my train of thought again. But yeah, I am tempted, and so I think that we might jump onto that next. We'll just double check the outpost, and maybe we'll set up the next job with Shank, maybe, or maybe we'll just make sure that they're, like, you know, happy. Let me just do an obligatory check. Okay. Anyway, let's just head straight there, and let's head straight here, and then double check their happiness and things. One of the things I think I could do is I think that there's like a chem, not like a chem station, but like it's something to do with chems that you can set up that just adds a passive. I think it's like a drug like vending machine basically. But you can do that, and I think it boosts happiness in general. So that could be a good one to build. Anyway, so let's go. Let me go ahead and get. Oh, I'm so happy it's daylight. That's so convenient. All right, back up all the way this way. Raider resources. Is it under this one? All right. Booze still. That's what I was thinking of. Which is the front, do you think? All right, let me just put this down. Okay. We'll probably just have to... Alright, so it looks like you can assign people to it, which is neat. Okay. I can't assign him either, so... Okay, well maybe, like, until they get more people, maybe it doesn't matter. I mean, just keeping it up there. There doesn't have to be anyone assigned to it for now. Anyway. Hey, man.
Shank.
Hey there, boss. You looking for me to set up a couple jobs so we can start claiming those 2 outposts? Or did you need something else?
Looking to run a job?
Yeah. What kind of job we talking here?
A new outpost. I want to get one set up.
Sure thing, boss. You gonna talk to them yourself? Or should I get a crew to help you put them in the dirt?
Get a gang together. I want a clean house.
Sure. And which gang you want to join you on the job?
The operators.
I'll let them know. So, what's the target?
Okay. Hangman's Alley is very center mass. That would be a great one. I don't remember where Somerville Place is. Starlight Drive-In's another good one. It's empty. The Murkwater Construction is very south. Jamaica Plain's another great one. That's one I usually use. I don't remember what Croup Manor is. The Lighthouse is full of Children of Adam. Marina. Okay, I think that's West Side Lower. I think that would be a good one too. Spectacle Island. That would be a good one. I think that one's a really big area. Taffeton Boathouse is another great empty one. The outpost. This is originally a raider outpost. I think it's the very top of the map. Grey Garden is going to be one to supply me. Slog to supply me. Ten Pines will supply me. Nordhaven Beach, I think, is a good supplier. Oberlin Station is a supplier. I don't remember County Crossing. Greentop Nursery, I think, is a supplier. Coastal Cottage is empty. Okay, so there's a few really good ones. It could be a good idea to give them Hangman's Alley, because there'd be so many that could supply me from like a more center mass location.
Let me... Believe that spot's one of yours, boss. Still want to proceed?
That one's the target.
Ruthless. So you know how this job works. Head to the target, put down anything that moves. I'll have some of our people meet you there to assist. Give those settlers hell.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it. It's empty. At least I assume it's probably empty. Anyway, all right. But alas, the time has come. We can unhighlight those, and then what we need to do now is mass fusion. And we're gonna try this again. We've started this mission once before, and then the game froze. So, to the Institute. So yeah, we're gonna hop on mass fusion. I officially want to be enemies of the Brotherhood so that we can, so I can help out when they attack my people. So yes, to mass fusion. And then yeah, we'll be giving it more saves this time around. Okay, so it looks like she is up yonder heading to this one, so really going this way would make more sense. You can see how I stick out so much. Hey, don't mind me, guys. I'm just the new leader of the, don't mind me. Just a new leader. Also, Nuka World Radio lost. You can imagine getting your radio signal this far underground. Okay. We're just gonna go to this. We're gonna give this another save. Just so we don't undo everything I just did. So the next outpost will be operators, and then the next farm we get will be disciples. Just in case you're wondering, I'm gonna try and alternate. Hopefully I will remember who got what last, you know.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So yeah, we'll probably just go down the same way, and then we'll just hit the button. And we'll go third person, because obviously there's no physical danger here. Anyway, so yeah, there's no physical danger here, so no reason to have my gun out, which means we can just enjoy the third person. I look so awesome. I'm like equal parts deadly and cute. And I love it.
Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the commissary.
Alright, we're just gonna run around here. Alright. I look fantastic. Love the red hair, love the hairstyle. It's so good. After all the episodes we've done of this game, the hairstyle, super grown on me, by the way. Super grown on me. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I like the original because I know that I think this is like the Wendy the Welder hairstyle. I prefer the specific stylings of New Vegas, because that's where I know this one from originally, but I think it's in 3 too, if memory serves. But I prefer how it looks in New Vegas and 3 more, because I feel like the back end is like, I don't know, there's like more hair, you know, and so it's like it's easier to see from the front, like what you have going on, like with the back of your hair. And this one, it's a little more subtle from the front, you often can't totally see it, so it's not quite as cute from the front, but as in the previous games, but it's still good. Anyway, so we will officially become a permanent enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel if we do this. Obviously, that's one of the biggest reasons we're doing this, so that's fine. That is fine. Officially, we're enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel now. And now we're going to fail all of the Brotherhood missions. And, so, you know, obviously, totally fine. That is totally fine. But yeah, the biggest reason we're doing this is to become enemies so that I can help out my bros when they get attacked. So it makes total sense. And then if we have any extra time in this episode, because main story missions tend to be pretty long, or a lot of more major quests tend to be very long. But depending on how much time, maybe we'll work on claiming more outposts and subjugating more farms and all that jazz. But yeah, this way I can help out my disciples and operators. I can help out my gangs when they get attacked. And that's like the major reason I'm doing it. So we can finally draw the battle lines. And we'll give it a save as soon as I can.
Guess we'll have to go through them.
Oh, we will. You're not wrong. But let me give it another save now that we're up here. Because this froze last time. It was very annoying. Okay, guns. How we doing on ammo? Well, not great. Not great, but we'll deal with it.
Right here. No mercy.
Oh, I hit him once. Just pop him in the face. No big deal. Really brave there, Doc. Okay, hang on. Gotta replenish the health. Let's see. Guess we'll take one of those. It's real helpful, Doc. Thanks for going down right there. Okay. Luckily I have so much of that, huh? Let's see. Just gonna take anything that's super obvious. Take one of those. I don't really care about a lot of the rest of this. Care a whole bunch about ammo, though. Any ammo we see is super duper worth it. Yeah, I feel like we'll be end up using a lot of this for this one, just because. Oh, look at that. Just because a lot of obviously the Brotherhood will be carrying a lot of this, so makes sense. All right. Also, now that fight's over, we should save it a lot because don't really want to lose a whole bunch of progress like we did the first time. You know. Take that. Take the... Didn't mean to grab the telephone. Guess we'll take the Nuka Cherry. Guess we'll take that and that. I'm not going to play that one this time because I played that the first time we were here, and I think I kept the footage. I think I kept it, but then after it froze, I think we just moved on. So, not going to play that stuff this time. Alright. We're in. Yay. Alright, it's on the reactor level. Now we know. Okay, let's give it another save. Give it another save. Alright, Doc.
If I was a
follow me.
Where would I keep all my best toys?
In the reactor level, obviously. It makes so much sense. But, like, does it? I'll check the third level, but I don't know if there'll be anything good up here, but you know, not bad. There was a little toolbox, some healing items, but nothing crazy. Okay. I think I've already pretty much checked around everything else. Feel pretty... Yeah, I feel pretty good about where I've looked around. Alright. You coming, Doc? Are you stepping in this little ride? Alright, maybe you'll teleport to me. Give it a save before we click on anything. Because if memory serves, this elevator ride is insane because of the amount of incoming fire. Oh, look at that. You squeezed in anyway. Hope you're ready. If memory serves, this little section is pretty brutal because of the amount of incoming fire is kind of insane. Oh, don't look out. It murders the frames for starters. Kills the frames to begin with. Oh, maybe it's not this elevator section, but I think there's more than one elevator, I guess. But one of the elevator sections is insane. I know it's one where you're inside the building, so maybe it's upcoming, or maybe it is this one, and they just, you know... This glass is intact, so that's my hope, that I can reduce fire from at least one side, because this glass is intact. Oh, it's Kate! She showed up. Wow. Is it Allie or is it the waifu that's slaying? But one of them is doing a really good job. Well, I think last time I did this, I'm not sure I was this high level, because this is not difficult. There we go. I just gotta reduce enough. Move it, please, people. Whew. Alright, how much ammo we spent back there? Not bad, only like 200 rounds.
Don't leave anything behind that might be useful.
Alright. As another bonus, the waifu's with me too, so that's pretty cool. So that's good. Wouldn't want to leave her behind, obviously. Trying to be careful on the weight. At least, you know, to some degree. Engineer's armor, okay. Let's see, so I shot that guy, and then I think, oh yeah, it was over here. Trying to remember where I shot the other one, and then obviously there was the big guy who we already looted. Okay, let's give it another save after how well that went. But yeah, considering, like, all those guys there, it was not bad. It was not bad. We, much higher level, I think, than I was most of the times when I do this. Because, yeah, we walked right through them. It was, pretty one-sided. There's a desk fan. Which, you know, we can loot some good stuff. We just gotta be a little bit careful. Stealth boy. I guess we'll take it, even though I never use that, you know. Never use them. Okay, let's go ahead and have another cave cricket. Crispy. Let's see. I don't think we can get up from here, so I imagine that we'll end up finding stairwells in a minute. Okay. Just want to double check what's up here before we jump down. Oh yeah, a table knife. How could I have lived without that? Alright, it's balcony. We can top off my health with some free water. Don't ask how this fountain still works after 200 years. Because I'm sure there's a great explanation. Okay. This was the first one. Take those. And you are another one. I'll take those. Let's see. Nothing else crazy right there. So I'd say there was someone over here. Take those, and that's outside. That was a dead gunner. Interestingly. Also a mini nuke. Take the flip lighter. Okay. So probably have to hop on down again. See, I feel like I didn't loot as many as I shot, but that could just be me, you know, figuring wrong. Could just be me. Oh, there's people down here somewhere. It's no surprise the Brotherhood are crawling all over this place. Shotgun shells. Soap.
The heck? What was that?
Yeah, what was that? Be a pretty lousy shot if I was like unsure if I was even being shot at. I was trying to figure out. I'm like, am I being shot at? Kind of says a lot about your skills there, guy. Okay, I think jumping down. Take that. Trying to make sure I don't fall far enough that like I miss things that I've looted or whatever. Okay, there we go. Now we're down on this floor. 45, some more fusion cells. There's a little suitcase, maybe full of some goodies, and I keep forgetting we have the perk so our lockpicks don't break anymore.
Got it.
Very convenient. Just some rare crap. I don't care about that. I have so many sets of that stuff.
Something's not right.
There's an old gunner. There's a gunner guard outfit. This is being really good in the ammo department, I'll tell you that. Starting actually making some dividends on our, you know, start actually getting some progress made on replenishing our ammo stocks. The last few things we've done for the last while have all been very painful to our ammo supplies.
Standing down.
Standing down. Nothing in there. Some 45 rounds in there. More 5.56. Gold plated. Nothing in there. Or there. Okay. This is where I was. Just double checking there's nothing else going on, but don't really get the feeling. It's a ramp anyway, so we're not locking ourselves in down here, you know? Dude had a straight up missile launcher. That guy was trying to figure out how to make jump puzzles. He's like, how do I reach it? Wait for it. Wait for it. Alright, maybe not. Maybe not. Shoot. Oh, he made like a, he made like a serious run for it. That dude was not hanging around.
Yes.
Anyway, we leveled up. So, I'm thinking initially either single shot damage to make that stuff more viable, or going science tech 2 mods. Let's go tech 2 mods. That'll be cool. So yeah, as soon as we can, we will get back to base and take advantage of that. All right. Okay. This way. This way. Nothing there. Take all that. Take that. So that's bottom floor. What's over here? Is that also bottom floor? C. I figure out where the guy I shot was. Was he down here? Unsure. Keep hearing like turrets or cameras or something. I think this was the guy I killed, by the way. The one that was on the upper area. Do 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 do. Looks like the Brotherhood had to take this place from gunners, it looks like. Looks like. Okay, there's an elevator, and that's to get where we're going, because that one has a key card. I hear a dog barking. If you can, I apologize, but it's not my dog, so not a lot I can do about it. Okay. About to say, there's... Like I was like, barely even bothered. I was like, what the heck was that? Take that. Okay. It sounds bad, I know. It sounds bad. It sounds like I'm taking, like, lots of damage, but I swear, it's not as bad as it sounds. Oh, I forgot to loot the bobblehead that's up on that statue in there. What a rookie mistake, man. Alright, well maybe we could make a quick detour and see if I can... Well, though, I did lots of dropping down, though. That's kind of the issue. Kind of the main... I mean, we could try. We could give it a shot. See if I can get back up to that point. Yeah, what a rookie mistake, though. Alright, it's not that far away, maybe, but I feel like I did lots of dropping down, though. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, it was back this way. Okay, I think it's one more level up, I think. Yeah, like this. I think I dropped down to get to this point. Yeah, I don't really think I can get back up to quite to that level. What a waste, dude. Forgot to grab that bobblehead. And I don't think I can get back up there. Especially when she doesn't jump. Spamming Y, she just sort of walks off. Oh, baby. There it is. Also, I'm, like, in this section that I appear to have not seen before. So that's interesting. Ooh. Alright, hang on a minute. One thing at a time. I'm like on this section that I didn't explore the first time. Funnily enough. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, I didn't even see this the first time. Okay. I think it's right here. There it is. Strength permanently increased by 1. Alright, there we go. We did it, everybody. High fives. We can officially go back down now. Double check where this is. Yeah, now we can get lower, get lower. This way. But yeah, that was worth it. You know, any bobblehead's worth having because it's a free increase to whatever it does. You know what I mean? So, any bobblehead is worth it. All right. Anyway. Okay. Let me just maybe have one of those. Fix me broken health. Then let's oh, right. Can't save it while it's auto-saving. Okay. Then let's give it a save. A manual of the manual variety. Let's go. Yeah, definitely worth going back up for that bobblehead. I would say that's definitely worth it. Because it wasn't that much out of the way, and I remembered even if it was a little less than convenient than what it would have been, it still was worth it. What is happening with this? Ugh. There, let me just turn sideways and... Okay. Anyway, it's one of the problems about carrying companions in like Skyrim and Fallout.
Not a bad piece of work for its time. Looks like a big pile of junk to me.
I like how Allie Fillmore, she's like, hey, wow, it's not bad for its time or whatever, and then immediately Kate's like, it looks like a giant pile of shit. Like, so she's just like super unimpressed. She's like, nah, I think it's kind of trash. I'll just say it. Anyway, just cracks me up. You want to know what song I have stuck in my head? Because no surprise, I have a song stuck in my head. The song I have stuck in my head is I'm trying to remember what the name of the actual song is. I'm gonna take this. I think if memory serves, there's like 95 million rads inside the reactor. But anyway, I think it's called "Hits the Fan" or something. But I know at least I don't remember if it's only Eminem or if it's featuring Eminem and with somebody else. But all I remember is like part of, I think it's the chorus. And I have it stuck in my head just like on repeat, and it's annoying because it's not like I know all the words, so it's like I don't even know all the words, so that's not helpful. But it's in my head, and it's at least featuring Eminem. If not, it's one of his songs, and that's just it. But I don't remember if he was guest starring in someone else's or what. But it's a rap song, and it's stuck in my head either way, which is, like I said, annoying because I don't know a lot. I don't know. I only know like one sentence in the chorus.
If you were looking for heat.
Oh man, there it is. Okay, Soltron control. So what? I can just activate it like prematurely. I mean, I could activate it, but like, isn't that just gonna?
It's of garbage. We're in luck.
Make us enemies?
Quit playing games and come out.
Yeah. See. What did I just say? So yeah, I mean, I could activate this stuff in advance, but I don't really. I mean, like maybe trickling it in like this, maybe that would be worth it, All right, let's get the Assaultrons in. If nothing else, oops. If nothing else, it'll make it so we can like take them out piecemeal. Anyway, yeah, if nothing else, taking him out piecemeal like this is convenient. There we go. So at least now at the end of this, we'll have to attack the, we'll have to jump the, I think the big sentry bot, you know, alone. But this way we're not going to be fighting all that at the same time. Now, what is this one? Ah, okay. I got you. Alright, I was curious what that one was. We can open that up again. Anyway, alright. Again, if nothing else, it was worth doing it piecemeal just so at the end of it, we don't have to do all of it at once. So that's convenient. Look at this. Giant steamer trunk full of ammunition. And stuff I'm not going to use. Well, the ammunition was worth it. And, you know, rads in small quantities, rads are, you know, in manageable quantities, rads are no big deal at all. So, kind of a... It's only when, you know, and I have like 100 rads or something where it gets obscene.
Guess they weren't so good at mitigating radiation back in those days. Levels are almost off the charts. I'll monitor things.
I'm assuming that means you're telling me, go inside, nerd. Ooh. I just grabbed a hazmat suit. Betcha I can pop this. I wonder if I can pop this safe open with this terminal. It's worth exploring. Hey, alright. Hey, safe control. Disengage. Take that, Master Lock. Ammo, 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 ammo. Money. Oops. Neat. Tends to activate this just to kill it, because I'm a little worried it's not going to be helpful on the other side, but, you know. You know. Alright, what's going on the other side? Absolutely nothing. Alright, neat. Alright, well, I guess I'm, headed inside. Okay, let's do it. Just gotta put on that hazmat suit. I'm ready. Let's give this a save as well. Give this a save as well, because I don't know what that save is. It looks really dark from here. Alright, anyway.
Initiating decontamination.
Should probably turn off my light. It's not that dark in this part.
Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
I'm ready. I'm taking, like, very little rad so far. Yeah, I'm taking, like, less than 1 rad. That's insane. Yay! Beryllium agitator.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated.
Get the door open, please. I'm waiting. I'm not going to open my menu while it's going. I don't want to stress the game out. Okay, there we go. Now let's get all this crap on as quickly as possible, please. Let's say, waiting for the big sentry bot. I didn't know if there was anyone in that one or not. Oh, how about that? He was in there. Oh my god, dude. The humanity. Excuse me, guys. I mean, you know, a little bit of ammo. Fusion core, fusion cells. Yeah, I'll take all of that. Neat. Yeah, that was easy. The shotgun did very bad things to him, which is what you would expect. The Jolly Roger is, in fact, a monster. Okay. So what do you think my objective is now? Eliminate the security. Absolutely, darling. Exit mass fusion. Okay. I'm just gonna take another aid item. If I could just get a glowing blood pack for some super fast heals. Alright, waifu. Let's give it a save. And then we're going to hit the big button. Are you ready? I missed. Sorry. There we go. I'm like ready, and I like touch the wall. And she's like, "What's your problem?"
These guys just don't know when they're leaving.
I guess not.
Why would they? They're a bunch of mindless soldiers.
I'll help the Sins buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
I will, but the waifu brings up a good point, you know. She's like, "Would they?" She's like, "Would they? They're a bunch of mindless soldiers." Well, I mean, obviously, and from Kate's perspective, you can see how she arrives at that opinion, you know? Anyway, I need you guys to get out of the elevator so I can assist. Take all of that. I am coming.
Fascinating.
Poof. I'm just running out with my shotgun, just blowing everybody away. Yay! I'm a hero. Okay. Lost a couple cents, but otherwise, considering all the Brotherhood we were facing, we did really, really well. Anyway, alright, let me go ahead and top off my health, and then we will get the heck out of Dodge. I'm thinking of taking anything that, like, weighs anything decent, you know? The grape is minus on rads. Let's see, potato crisp, that's one that weighs almost nothing. Bits can be cooked. There, let's finish off with that. Beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and wait for the autosave, and then we'll give it a manual save. Then we'll give it a manual save. And then we step outside as heroes. Well, you know, I mean, heroes to some, villain to others. It depends on who you ask. To be honest with you, it depends on who you're asking. But for the Institute, for our team, we're heroes. So yeah, we'll hop outside, and I think we'll teleport back, depending on whatever our mission is, you know. Depending on whatever our objective is. And talk to whoever we need to, and we'll just see. Alright, where are we headed? Speak with Allie Fillmore. Is she out here, or what? Speak with her. Well, it doesn't really say where she is. Show on map. Oh, okay. She's at the Institute. Alright. Well, let's go! So yeah, we'll just teleport on back. Yeah, and then we need to run home and upgrade our laser rifle, because now we got level 2 science upgrades. So, mods, level 2 science mods. So let's talk with Allie. Let's run back home, drop off the loot. We'll upgrade our laser rifle. And then we'll see what our time looks at. But Allie Fillmore for now. And we can go third person for this. She is in advanced systems. Hello, scientists. Alright. So, yeah, let's go talk with Allie Fillmore. See what she has to say. I'm just checking my phone, make sure nothing's exploded, but we're totally good. Allie!
A clean and healthy work environment.
Dr. Fillmore?
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
Oh. Alright then. That's worth it. Some fat experience for that as well. Alright, I'll wait till the next quest pops up before I do anything. Started. Pinned. Speak to Father. Let's see, I mean, we're right here. We could talk to him. It doesn't mean we're gonna get locked into anything yet, but we're already here, so we could chat with him. There's insufficient space to save your progress. Delete some of your existing saves. Oh, my saves are full. Alright, well, I guess we could just, yeah, let's just wipe my saves then. Alright. This is going to take a second. I'm going to delete all these, give it a save, and then I will see you when we're in front of Father. Okay, we are running our way to meet Father. Funny thing, I had saves, so I just finished clearing out my saves. It took like freaking 10 minutes because of how many saves I had. So I cleared them all out, and I had... Oh, okay, I think he's in the next tower over. Anyway, but I had so many saves that I was so far back, it was when we like first discovered Good Neighbor.
I thought all the surface...
So, you know. Anyway, but, yeah, I had like saves from like Vault 88, like when we were clearing Vault 88, that's how far back my saves went.
And you've been getting extra rest?
Are there many more of these questions?
I see.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now.
But I haven't quite finished.
I believe we're done now. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. It would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you. Regardless, the Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth. Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
Sounds simple enough.
It was supposed to be, yes. There was no indication that this would be a problem. But the arrival of the team was an unwelcome surprise to Mr. Wallace. Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a distance. He called in mercenaries to defend him. I'm sure they're nothing we can't handle. Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back here safely. I'll be waiting.
Okie dokie. You think if I responded like that, you think he'd be like... He's like, man, what's your problem? Also, this one just popped up. Something's going on in bioscience, and Dr. Oberly needs to speak to me about it right away. Interesting. I'm tempted to do that one. Alright. Maybe let's go to bioscience. Not initially part of my plan for what I was going to do, but... Gonna be honest, my curiosity is piqued. And I am wondering what's that about. What? Come on, man. What a good about this. It's so obscure. That's a reference you guys are never gonna get, and I don't expect you to. Come on, man. What a good about this. Like I said, very obscure, never gonna get it. I don't expect you to.
Be reasonable. I know you can hear me. Now open.
What is happening here? Hang on a minute. Save, save. Save, save, save.
Open this door.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
It's one thing to protest, but this is going way too far.
Look, I can see that you're angry, but please, talk to them before resorting to more violent measures. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Loken. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
Alright then.
Here we are. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, you just want to pop that open for me. I'll go deal with these morons. Alright then. It's like these guys, like this is the whole Institute's food supply. Like, this is like so beyond civil disobedience.
Engaging hostile.
Whoa, Lord. That's why we saved it. It's fine. That was real. Oh, that's real funny. Think any of this matters? Chess piece. Yeah, it's all synth stuff, which looks lame. So what was the point of that? There's a door here. You morons. Why don't I get a hold of you?
I thought I
Hey, you idiot.
made it past the guards, Impressive.
Excuse me, Doctor.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I had a more direct solution in mind.
Oh, really? Our sent guards are programmed to attack anyone who enters here. So by all means, come and join us. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
No, the risk is too great. Without experienced and competent leadership, the Institute could be thrown into chaos. Decades of research could be jeopardized.
I thought you were a reasonable man. Maybe I was wrong.
This is much bigger than just you and I. I'm protecting decades of research and progress. The answer is no. We will not back down. Father's heir apparent.
That's me.
She made it past your impenetrable defenses.
Very easily.
Compose yourself, man. We've always known the risks, but we are still in control.
We are still in control, they say. Department notices. View access logs. Soil here. Departmental notices. Soil pH values. Oi. A whole bunch of drugs in here for some reason. Interesting. Is it this one? That just says Bioscience Terminal, though. Behavioral Anomaly Report, Warwick Homestead Initiative. Huh. Oh, look, there's a Corsa uniform in there. No, it doesn't really matter. I already have it, but like... I'm tempted to go in there and just manhandle them, but if memory serves, I thought I heard of a way to Like, to do something to the room. Like, to, like, vent the oxygen in the room or something. Let's see. There must be another way.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guard.
Doc?
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I had a more direct solution in mind.
Oh, really? So by all means, come and...
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
Maybe, maybe not. All I'm asking is that you keep an open mind.
I'm sorry, but our minds are made up. Both Dr. Loken and I have resolved to stand our ground.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Since, abort command override and resume normal functions.
Alright, well. It's not really what I expected. Interesting. I also, so I didn't actually assume I was going to pass the dialogue that time. I figured out what I was supposed to do. So, I reloaded the save, I talked all the same stuff. The main guy, the main dude tells you that, like, he's like, here's this tape. And this tape, if you put it into the observation terminal, will give you command functions. I guess I missed that the first time. So, yeah, anyway. There we go, all's well. Anyway. So yeah, and so I missed that. So you're supposed to put a command tape inside. So I could have done other things, but I ended up actually passing the dialogue that time. So that was not initially the effort there. Or what I was going to do is I was going to probably vent the room of oxygen. And, but I ended up passing the dialogue that time, so whatever.
Bravo. I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Oh, sweet. Drugs. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, I did not think that was going to be part of the plan. But, yeah, I ended up passing the dialogue that time. And so, yeah, like I said, but, yeah, it was, I didn't think I was going... That was not part of the plan. My plan was I was going to see what the command options were, but whatever. We ended up passing. I gave him a fair punishment, you know. Because, like, you know, hearts and minds, man. Hearts and minds. And it's a little early for our character to be executing people. Not to say that, like, if I had failed the dialogue that time, I absolutely would have just vented the room of oxygen or whatever it is you do. I would have just not, like, annihilated him, you know. But, you know, we ended up passing that time. So, little early to be too aggressive. So, it's like, we'll kind of mostly play nice. Anyway, let's go ahead and drop off all this loot that we have, because we have quite a bit. Lots of good stuff that we got. Alright, drop off all of this. Okay. And then cryo mine. We're carrying 3 too many of those. That's too many, but whatever. Put back one of those. We'll carry all those. Put back the hazmat suit, the addictol, the buff out, the carrot, all the jet, the mentats, the melon, all the nuka anything, the overdrive, psycho. 3 too many of those. What is that, 11 too many? It's 11 too many of those. We need to cook that. Put back that. Put back those. Not those. That. There we go. That's better. Okay, let's double check our miscellaneous. Mostly just to... Okay, that's still labeled as necessary. I think that's all necessary, technically. Overdue books. There are a couple things that actually weigh something we can drop. Star cores don't weigh anything. Okay. Now, next thing.
I suppose that's
Limitless potential.
whatever it is.
Alright, we have Gamma Wave, which adds better birding damage, superior ammo capacity, improved damage, better range. Standard Capacitor X. Boosted Capacitor X+. What the heck does that do? So that's 50. These are also 50. Reduced ammo capacity. Just says standard. Weird. I wonder what the difference is there. Anyway, so this has better burning damage. Superior critical shot, ammo capacity. But yeah, we've already been using that one, so maybe we'll go with this one. Gamma wave emitter. Yeah. And then automatic barrel. We can go improved automatic barrel. And this again, it's a barrel X+, which is weird because it doesn't tell you what it does or anything else. Anyway, what's cool is you can go a sniper barrel on these. That never occurred to me. You could make it into like a sniper, which is interesting. But obviously we're going automatic because that's where our stats are. Then a full stock, we can go a recoil compensating stock. The reflex sight is fine. The beam focuser, better range, accuracy, and recoil. Fine-tuned, so it's the same thing but just better. Splits beam multiple projectiles, so that's like a shotgun head, basically. But this one is a fine-tuned beam focuser, which makes it even better. Beautiful. Well, that'll make this gun even better. Fantastic. Okay. There's that. And we can drop off all the mods, because that's something I often forget to do. Drop off all of those. Lovely. Now we're cooking. Now it's better than ever. Also, we went up 163 rounds. Yeah, that'll help. Alright, otherwise, ammo-wise, we're still by far the most with this gun, so... Anyway, okay, so time-wise, we're technically there, but I have the retry, which kills a few minutes, and I had me deleting my save, which kills a few minutes. So I'm tempted to capture Hangman's Alley. Let's see, although I'm at the same time, I'm tempted, maybe I shouldn't, because, like, time-wise, I could be a little bit over. I'm a little... I mean, we could take this one, and I could get all that set up. What is the workshop situation at Red Rocket? Okay, still 4 people, so they're still good on the beds, their defenses, and all that jazz. Sanctuary Hills, but there's no one here. Doesn't matter. And then Somerville Place, which I don't even know where they're at, but it really doesn't matter. Mechanist Lair, obviously, but there's only Ada's there, and she can't actually do anything. Okay, so they're still fine, so I am tempted. Maybe I should just do it then. Stick with the original plan. Alright. Let's see. That's Hangman's Alley, so let's go ahead and go to Backstreet Apparel, and then we'll walk down the street, I think. Odds are the Raiders here will have respawned by now. But that's okay. That is okay. Yeah, well, yeah, that's really good to improve that, our laser rifle after all this time, you know? That's pretty nice. Not gonna lie. And then, against character, we managed to resolve that situation at the Institute. Which it wasn't even my intention, which is funny. Assuming, yup. Wow. That fire rate, though.
Whoa, whoa. You hear that? Oh, no, you don't.
I just blocked it and she died. Because I have the armor piece I'm carrying is a legendary that has like a 30% chance to light people on fire. And so she hit, I just blocked it and she just killed her because that's how weak she was. That is so funny. Anyway, that was funny. She just like... That was awesome. Anyway, I just blocked it and she burst into flames. That's awesome. Anyway, moving on. We're headed this way. That's pretty cool, because that legendary armor piece only has like a 30% chance to ignite somebody that attacks you, or whatever. And so, obviously we got lucky, because they burst into flames. That was funny. That was awesome. Alright, gonna unite with our team here. Ignore that for a minute. Hey, boys and girls.
Hey.
We're here like you asked, boss. But, well, it looks like there's no one to kill. Suppose we'll go take a look around. Anyone asks about the job, though, just make something up.
He's like, we have to have a better story, you know. We're getting mad affection for Kate for all this stuff, so that's pretty sweet. All right, put this down, and then let's get this place all put together. So, let's see, Hangman's Alley, but we need to go to Raider, flags, and for the operators, they need a flag. Okay, that is their line right there, so maybe we could put it like center mass and this centerpiece. Okay, you're on that one. Make it so. Okay, now there's 3 operators here total. Okay, so this one doesn't have a line, and I can't build outside it, so. Alright, so they have no water. Okay, one thing we can do though, let's get rid of that. Okay, we don't need the shelves. That can stay because that's not going to be useful for anything else. I guess that can stay. This I'm tempted to get rid of just because it would make a better walkway to get in and around. I can build more out that way if I needed to. But I feel like I remember in Hangman Alley, I think I go up because of the lack of room. Okay. Resources. Okay. We can get Nuka World radio transmitter, and then we can go. Then we can go power with a small little baby generator. Okay, that'll get that going, and then we can go back to Raider. Resources. And this could be a booze still, although we need more defenses, but for now we can put that right there. That's your job. Make alcohol. And then that's Kate, but this guy will be on other defenses, but I need to make room for it. Okay. Crud. Okay, hang on. Maybe we can do it right there. Let's go defense, guard posts. Okay, get rid of that. Make it a little more wide. You are on that guard post. Okay. Now they're all assigned. Okay, then we got Raider, resources. Let's see here. Oh, hang on, we can. Okay, so that transmitter's on, but I still need to be able to make. Ah, there, that's what I was waiting for, right there. Okay, we'll put this one. Guess I'll put that right there.
So, like a year ago,
okay.
I'm running with this gang.
So now that's going. Okay. I wonder if this is going the wrong way. Hang on, pal. Let me. Okay, I flipped it around. Is that better? We'll see. Anyway, okay. So I need more beds. Something we can do. We need to go to furniture, beds. We're going to go to cost-effective beds because we have. Whoops, that was the wrong thing. I jumped into this. Get rid of that cloth. Get rid of that. Let's take out everything out of it, mostly just so I can trash it. Okay, Now let's go. Beds. Sleeping bags. Okay. That'll give us the beds we need. So now we're temporarily covered on beds. They have entertainment, and they got food. That was also now flipped the right way, so we can actually access it. People have guns, and they're good to go. Lovely. Okay. Reach rendezvous team. Okay, let's go ahead and head back up top. And head to Red Rocket Truck Stop. And then let's go talk to Shank and set up another farm someplace pretty close to Hangman's Alley. So maybe we'll look at the map and then choose one in advance. Although some of them are obvious, like the Slog. I think the Slog, but I don't know how close it is though. I feel like that's closer to Red Rocket Truck Stop than any of the other ones. But let me go ahead and look on down here. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this. Ah, that's an Oberlin Station. That'll be who we go to. Oberlin Station will be the farm. Hey, man.
Shank.
Hey, boss. Just one more outpost to claim. You want me to set up that job, you just say. So, what do you need?
I'm interested in running a job.
Works for me. What type of job did you want to run?
Put the word out. The boys and I are going to convince some settlers to start paying up.
I think we should put claiming those new outposts to bed first. So if there's something else I can take care of, you just say so.
Really? I have to set up a new outpost? But what about feeding my raiders, though? Sad face.
It's time we took over another settlement.
And did you want to talk the settlers off their land yourself? Or should I rally some bodies to help you put them on ice?
Get me a crew. That settlement's not gonna know what hit them.
Sure. And which gang you want to join you on the job?
The Disciples.
Got it. So, where you want to do this?
Okay. Starlight Drive-In's pretty nearby. Jamaica Plain could be a good one. That's very bottom right corner. It would give us a good spread. Like one top left, one about center mass, one bottom right. That could be a good one. Starlight, or Jamaica Plain, I mean. Maybe Jamaica Plain. I'm thinking that could be a good one.
Let me...
Oh. Rust Devil. Anyway, that was surprising. I just finally finished setting up my stuff. Rust Devil's got annihilated though. My boys don't fool around. Anyway. Okay, Jamaica Plain. Alright, we're gonna capture that one and then that'll be where we call this episode. Time-wise, I'm still doing just fine. Anyway, but yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, I think I forgot that you couldn't like spread it out a little bit. You kind of have to capture them all really quickly. So we'll capture this third one, and then hopefully that'll allow us to actually start settling some farms like rapidly. So that'll be the overall driving goal here. So yeah, we'll have to make sure to prioritize settling some farms because Super could use it. Alright, so let's meet up with the bros. I think there is still a few feral ghouls here, so the operators will actually, or the disciples will actually have something to attack here. So, because I don't think I cleared all the ghouls when I was here. I think I remember thinking that they were like, you know, you have to clear all the enemies first, and I think I clicked on the think I clicked on something too, thinking like, okay, you know, I can use this outpost now, right? And then I clicked on it, and then I think it said that there's more ghouls and something like that. So there's probably a few ghouls here somewhere, loitering around. Hey, ladies.
Hey there.
Got a good look at them, boss. Bunch of pests have run of the place. Wanna move in?
Let's get this show on the road.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let's do it, team. Looks like there's one ghoul left. Yep, looks like there is one ghoul left. Upper story. Yeah, looks like he's up here somewhere. Ah, in the main area. Oh, it could be a bug. I mean that literally, not like a mistake. Like, it's literally a bug. That could certainly be true. Nope, it's a ghoul. Oh, it's actually a few ghouls. Anyway, but it was only 3 of them for starters, and there was a whole trunk over here I didn't get the first time. Oh, look, Sal. There's some dude named Sal. Anyway, polymer combat armor, lots of combat armor. Yeah, somehow I missed this when I was here the first time. Anyway, okay. Yay! I'm pretty sure the rest of my team didn't even get like in the same zip code, you know? Alright, oh, there we go. Say, I've lost the exit. How do I leave? Okay, let's go ahead and put this place together real quick. So, they need some things. We can get rid of a lot of these cars in front right away, because lots of easy cheesy material here. Alright, I know that the defenses is an obvious one. Like right there. That'll be your job. There we go. You're on defenses. Okay. See what else we can just get rid of. That's an obvious one. Some more obvious ones. Oops. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. It doesn't work anyway, so there's no reason to hang on to it. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Next thing. Raider. Flags. Disciples. Let's put that about there. Okay. Resources. You've unlocked the Wasteland Warlord. You can now build Raider dealers at your outposts. Hell yeah. Alright, let's get this one about here. Okay, and then we need to go power generators. Okay. Then we're gonna go Raider, resources. Okay, so this part was like facing front, I think. So let's go into the main area. Excuse me, darling. Let's see. Ooh, y'all know what we could do. Hang on a minute. Dealers, armor dealer. This is exactly what we'll do right here. Okay, let's hop up here. Okay. I know it's 1,000 caps, so it's super worth it. Alright. That. Go ahead and, there we go. You're now part of an armor dealer. I'll thank myself for that in a minute. Okay, I need defenses. Guard posts. Flip that this way. Okay. Third disciple. Hey, you. This will be your job. Okay, that's for them. Okay. Now, let's go ahead all the way over here. Raider. Resources. Okay, maybe it's this. Make sure it's on. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's go ahead. Maybe put this in the main room, you know, because a lot of beds and stuff are going to go in here, so maybe we'll just
objective zone in the hands of the disciples. Let's hope they don't screw the place up in their own unique, creepy way. And if it's do you all realize what this means? Nuka World. It all belongs.
Okay. Maybe go inside for a lot of the beds because we need more. We need more beds. We also need some water, which I think I forgot to give water to my other bros. Okay, I know we can get rid of all this because this is nothing important going on here. Okay, now we go furniture, beds. Okay. Okay. Give us some beds. There's another one there. It's fine. All right. Okay. We need resources, water, and we do have a little bit of concrete. Okay, that'll give us some water. Okay, I think that's it, but really quick. Hey.
I'm not sure what's worse, wearing a tie or wearing a teddy bear.
Hey.
Tired of watching your back? I got some extra protection that could help with that.
I would love to.
Let's see what you got.
Just don't waste my time.
Alright, armor. Metal, combat armor, leather, metal, combat, so much combat. Sturdy. Nope. Well, it'll make me money, so it's still not a waste, and it doesn't mean all hope is lost. Alright, so there's all that. So now, let's hop on back over here. Talk to our bro. Super duper need to end the episode, but, you know, here we are. Yeah, I really need to end the episode, though. Just a minute, though. I want to set up like another mission for a farm to remind myself what I was doing. Is the biggest thing we're going for. Okay. Shank.
Hey, Shank.
Boss, I just got word. You need to get back to Nuka World. Now. The pack have turned on us. Mason didn't like how you were handing out new territory. Now him and his whole gang have gone and stormed Nuka World's power plant. The other bosses are waiting on you before they move in. You need to get back there before these turncoats do something stupid. Well, something else stupid.
Okay, we will do that. But really quick, can I go for the next one?
Hey, Shank.
Should really get back, boss. Sounds like the gangs need some guidance. But, there's something you need from me?
Was hoping you could arrange a job for me.
You got it. Just need the details. What job you looking to run?
Rally some bodies. We're gonna beat a settlement into supplying us.
Good as done. And which gang you want to join you on the job?
The operators.
Sounds good. So, what's the target?
Okay. Opulent Station.
Yup, that place'll do. Now, forcing a place to turn over provisions ain't complicated. Beat the locals so bad they don't want to fight anymore. Put any backup they might have called in the dirt. Your crew will be waiting when you get there. I'll remind them not to kill the goods. Expect we'll have a new meal ticket in no time.
Beautiful. Okay. Fantastic. Alright, so there's that. So now, okay, I feel like maybe we'll target this one. And, yeah, so let's go teleport back on home. But yeah, because we need to get food set up, because now my raiders are all going to be starving. So that'll be a big focus of next episode. Will be, we'll probably do the main Nuka World thing, and we will probably be subjugating lots and lots of farms. And that'll probably be the plan. So, this episode, we will just drop off the couple of things we picked up. I don't think we think we just did this, and we supposed to say only a couple of things. I think that was just about it, but there might be a couple of aid items that we didn't need. Okay, let's just cook some things.
Building something good, I hope.
Like that. I don't want the fog crawler. That's another one I want. Okay. Beautiful. Lovely. Alright, well that'll be a fantastic place to call it. We made great progress today. We officially became enemies of the Brotherhood, which is great because now we can help them out when they attack me. We've started in our invasion of the Commonwealth, and that is one of the big focuses for this episode. So going forward, in tomorrow's episode, we will be probably subjugating lots and lots of farms to rapidly get my raiders fed. So that'll be the plan for at least a little while, and we'll probably end up doing the final mission for Nuka World and getting that all taken care of. And yeah, so far our goal is to spread our net over all of the Commonwealth. So that'll be the plan going forward. So as soon as I get home from work, I will be recording part 1. Hopefully, if I'm not too exhausted, but considering what I expect to happen today at work, I think it'll be fine. And so I will be recording part 1 of our brand new side game. I'm very excited for it, so you can probably expect that today, and we will be moving on with some good content coming forward. Anyway, that is going to call it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.